Hello everyone, I'm Captain Mick56. My other videos can be seen on Hero Plays Roblox on YouTube. Check them out if you'd like to see some more of my stuff. Speaking of stuff, I'm going to show you suspended garbage. Yeah, it's kind of like naming stuffed animals. Sometimes when I name my build, it's like, is it blue? Okay, well then it's blue car. All right, so here's the thing. So basically, this is just two layers of kind of my regular suspension that I've adopted. This piece here, and it's three others. You know, this one and these two over here. They are they're bouncy because they're connected to these guys, and jump on my seat here. And then they have these connected to them, which makes these poles bouncy. There's four of them, and of course they are the ones connected to the wheels right here. So anyway, that's what it is. And I put a whole bunch of layers on here because it seems like that helps it keep from getting tangled up. And let's see, there's a counterweight underneath it. So there's the counterweight that's not visible normally. The counterweight is connected through the center of a couple of jets that I have in there for backup. The width of the vehicle is just wide enough to clear the jets, so that's really important. You don't tangle your jets up in your suspension, but it's also important to have jets just in case, because we all know what happens. Things can go nuts. All right, there we go. So it's kind of neat because it's very flexible. But of course it's made out of plastic, and it definitely doesn't have any kind of protection for the river, so try to take this thing down the river, it's a disaster. But check out the offset here. This offset is it's just crazy how much you can get on this guy. And the cool thing is it can look kind of tangled sometimes, but it really isn't. It very rarely ever breaks beyond its own repair. Beyond just hit and go and right left a few times, it'll fix itself. So the settings on these things, let's see. Servo torque is at orange. I've got the angle set at 45 right now. I do have it keyed so that I can push a button and lift the thing up or lower it down. That helps if somebody else wants to jump on. Well, it's not quite low enough for that, but anyway. You can do all kinds of stuff with this, but let's see if all of them are set the same. They are. Servo torque is orange on all of them. Servo speed's 5. I don't know how important the speed is. I don't think it's that important. The torque is definitely important. Of course, I try to keep my wheel torque up to green because that's where you get the most grip. And slow the wheel speed down because you go too fast with this kind of thing, and the wheels seem to just run away from you and do their own thing. So, okay. That's that, and I'm in the need to show you something else here. So I'm going to load up this big platform. So this is a vehicle testing platform. I'm going to take off my jetpack for this and swap it. And I'm going to pick a red candy. Let's see, should I do that before it's fully loaded? I don't know if it matters. There we go. Okay. So that red candy just made me a little bit bigger. This is one of those things you can do to kind of help build large things. So check out the specs on this, 1.25 on all of these scales. So I'm going up just 0.25, and then I'm going to put a wing on, and then I'm going to take a blue candy, which is the same as this one over here, which sets me back to 1 again. So now I'm back to regular size, but I have a bigger jetpack on, a bigger, wings, and that will help me fly faster, and the pink candy will help me go left to right faster. The reason faster is important on this one is because it's freakishly huge. So this I have not shown previously in a video, but this platform is about as long as the river is when I lay it down, and I'll show you laying it down here in just a little bit. So this is where I test my vehicles. This thing right here, whoa, shoot, okay, hang on. Okay, come back down. Alright, let me grab a hold of myself here. Hold my wings. Alright, I need to fly over here. And I need to anchor right there. Sure, that's fine. Okay, so first I'm going to buy some plastic because, oh, check this out. Where's my plastic? Right there. 158 plastic. So I don't think I have any plastic wasted on this build. It's just that much plastic has been involved here. I built this entire thing out of plastic because, of course, no weight, and that helps a lot. And I need more plastic because obviously I ran out. And I'm going to do, let's see, can I actually do 1,000? I think I can do right at 1,000. I do this like every couple of videos. All right, buy it. 300,000 gold for 50,000 plastic. Hey, that gets me back up there where I can build again. Okay, so I need to finish this guy, and then I'll load my hop truck and show you what that's about. So this thing is 602 long. So I'm just going to adjust 600, and that's for these guys. Let's see if I can grab them. There we go. Take me just a second to finish filling this out here. I'll fast forward. Okay, that finishes that off. So there's a loop that I've been working on, a little cylinder. That's a big cylinder. So this will be the end of the platform once I lay it down, and you can see all the little jumps and stuff that are available. So I'm going to go back down here. So I may not have made it clear before. The reason I did the big candy and then the small candy after I put the wings on, it makes you go a lot faster. So if I don't have those that high speed stuff to it, you can see it takes like not very much time to zip up here in the sky. So I was up there at the top of that thing pretty quick a little bit ago. If I do a regular wing, get rid of the advantage of that one, and then I'm just holding I'm holding fly here, and it's taking a long time. Can you imagine how long it takes to get to the end of this thing this way? Oh, forever. Thank you for the candies. Yes, the candies are good. Okay, let's load hop, and then I'll load this other build back in again. First, save. Yes, don't want to forget that. Okay, where's hop? Okay, so I made some modifications to hop that helped it a lot. I wanted to show you what that was. You guys who have seen the other video on this guy, you'll recognize the difference if you've tried to make this kind of thing before. So I forgot to connect these pieces right here, this one and this one. They float in between the one that holds the wheels and the one that's the main body of or the chassis of the car. They needed to be connected down, and they needed to be connected down to their counterparts down here, which is this one right here and that one right there. So I put these bars in to connect them together. So that helps the whole thing become more stabilized, and it allowed me to increase the wheel speed to 40, which was pretty cool. And it's not, sometimes it gets a little tilty still, but it's a lot better than it was. Okay, so I'm trying to park up here so I can load that ramp thing. I don't want to get the hop truck into anything. I don't want to hit anything with it because all of its suspension's plastic, so I can pretty much ruin things right away. And if you guys are noticing a difference in my voice, I've got a new microphone here. I think I've done one video with this one before. I got a new webcam. I was waiting on it to go down in price. Thank you, stupid pandemic. It jacked the price up on this thing by like 200, 300%, something crazy. And so the price has finally dropped down on the one I had my eye on. I was able to afford it. Oh, that's kind of nice. I think it sounds better than my other one. My other one's kind of hollow or something. Okay, so select all, unanchor everything. So what I've got here is this piece. This piece is tied to this piece of sand that just ties it to the build area there, and of course servos to fold everything down. There's only 3 flaps on this one, so and then there's the ramp that comes down. So that's kind of neat how it does that. So after you lay something like that down, you want to select all the pieces that move and anchor them, and that way you can drive on it without it bouncing and doing weird things. And now I can drive up there. Let's see if I can get around here. Okay, up we go! Yay! Use a little jet. Alright, so this is my testing platform. I don't know why I haven't shown anybody this before on a YouTube video. I just kind of hadn't got around to it. Well, I've been building on it for a while, adding new features and stuff. It's kind of fun. This one here is neat. It can make you do a loop. Let's see if I can get straight on this thing. There we go. It's kind of fun. And then this one right here, it can do a really big jump, long one, and I put this little cylinder here so you can get inside of it with an appropriately sized vehicle. Hop is just about too wide. All right, and then I made it semi-transparent so that, oh, that's the wrong keys, sorry, so that you can go like that and you can see the inside. And if I go like this, it's a little dizzying. I can only stand that for so long, and then I'm like, no. Okay, so let's get out of that. And this one's kind of neat. It has a top on it, so I can jump straight up and then kind of flatten out, and then it'll land right there. That's kind of fun. So not all the vehicles perform like the Hop truck does, just because this is something special with the. It's got kind of a special setup on the suspension. Really like it. It's worked out very well. But it's difficult to reproduce. I've tried to produce it in several other vehicles, not by copying it, but by building it in different ways and trying to get the same result, and it just doesn't work very well. Well, that's actually kind of neat. So that'd be the first time I've ever tried that tube when it's completed. The partially completed tube did not, well, it just didn't work very well. It was no fun. Ooh, that's neat. Wow. Looks like you're looking down the barrel of a gun on one of those 007 movies. They've had that several times. There's this picture at the beginning of the movie, you know, in the starting credits or whatever, that has a gun. What was it, GoldenEye or something like that? I think it was, that had the gun barrel. Except you could see the twist. Anyway, that was kind of neat. Alright, let's jump this thing. Yay! Woohoo! Somehow, I always enjoy this game. I don't know. You guys that play this often and stuff, I see all the time. You guys are awesome. This game is so much fun. It's so neat to see what everybody can build. And even the simple builds are sometimes so creative. And of course, I realize how much imagination it takes to get to the point where you're building something like, you know, like this, for instance. I don't know. It doesn't come naturally to me. It takes a while. I spent a stupid amount of time on it. But it's so much fun. Ooh, look at the way the wheels bounce on that thing. So many people use those little sails or whatever. What are they called? They're up here at the top somewhere. What is it? This thing here. That's called a mast. Yeah, so many people use those masts and they lay them down. But obviously you can see laying that thing down. I think it'd be pretty darn small by comparison to what I got going on here. I mean, I could jump over the big part of it, but whatever. Anyway, I like these better. These are cool. And they work. And Hop loves them. Alright, well, that was all I wanted to show you. That's been 15 minutes. That's way too long for a video, so I'm going to have to chop that down a little bit and give it to Hero so he can put it on his YouTube channel. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching another one of my useless videos. Oh, wait, one more thing. Check this out. I want to show you from up here. So I say it's about as long as the river is, and you're like, no way. Yeah, okay, check it out. It takes a while to get up here so you can see the entire thing in perspective. It is big. It's really big. I feel like I'm going sideways. Alright, there we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. The tube looks good from here. The one I just put in, that was cool. Alright, there's the river, and there's my thing. Yeah, the river's still longer. The river's still longer by like, what, 2 or 3 stages maybe? 4 stages? I don't know. Of course, I'm a lot closer to this thing, so it's kind of hard to tell. Perspective's different. It's pretty long, though. It's fun. Anyway, you can go wider with this thing. I have another one that's actually wider. It folds out 2 more times. But then once you've done that, you don't have any room to put any of the jumps and stuff on it. So it's just a flat platform that's huge. Which, you know, in its own right is fun, but it's not as fun as this one is. I must have a magnet turned on. I have a couple of magnets on this thing. I think I must have accidentally hit a button. Yep, sure enough, there it was. Alright, I will let you guys get back to your day. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye-bye.